What's up, family? Evan here. Welcome to How to Kill a Madman. This is real mental health advice for real people told in a real way. If you saw my last episode, which you didn't because I didn't post it, you'd probably know that I'm all about one thing and one thing only. That's giving you guys advice that actually works. Okay? Today we're going to be talking about how to deal with someone else's resentment, how to deal with somebody else's anger. What you do, you take them down, you beat them up, show them who's boss, right? Look at this little black eye thing, huh? Yeah. Okay. Just kidding. That's the exact opposite of what you do. You do not assert any anger or any aggression. So, let me dive into the subject a little more depth, okay? We've all been subject to someone else's anger or resentment. And what that usually does is provokes a response in you. It also makes you very angry and probably makes you build a resentment. And then you start to fight. And then blah, blah, blah. Lots of bad things happen. This is I laugh because it's a ridiculous word, interpersonal effectiveness training. So we're going to learn how to be interpersonally effective when encountering someone with anger. Rule number one about anger: if you get mad at me and I give a shit, that means that I also care what you think. So be careful with who you let care or who you care. You know what I mean? Be careful about who you care what they think, okay? So random guy on the street goes, hey, you're a bleepity bleep. Yeah, that might piss me off a little bit, but I'm like, who the hell is this guy? I don't care. I don't need whatever. Shoot. Away. Vamos. And then your mom says, hey, kiddo, you're a bleepity bleep. And you're like, wow, that actually hurt my feelings a lot. And then what do you usually do? You get mad. Yes. Okay, so number one is if someone making you angry, you care what they think. Now, I'm not one of these people that's like, just don't care what anybody thinks, because that's stupid advice and doesn't work at all. And you should care what people think because it does matter. It just depends on who. Okay? So let's assume you have somebody who you care what they think. Someone close, relative, family, friend, whatever, and they get mad at you. Okay? What you do, number one, and this needs to happen fast, and I don't expect you guys to get good at it real quick, but this needs to happen fast, is one, you need to see your part in the resentment. Rarely, if not never, has someone gotten mad at you because you didn't do anything. Well, that doesn't make sense. Rarely has you have someone get mad at you and you don't place some responsibility in it, okay? No one just gets mad for no reason. No one's like, I hate you just because you live. I mean, don't extrapolate these to ridiculous examples like cults and racism, but I'm saying like interpersonally, there's going to be a reason. And you did something to do that. I mean, you can play the 100% victim response. They're like, I didn't do anything. I was perfect. And it's like, nah, that's a bad emotional response as you're playing the victim, okay? Every time someone gets mad at you, you have some responsibility in it, okay? Stop using super examples, okay? Barring the random guy on the street who just yells things at you, like you didn't do anything there. But what I'm saying is, interpersonally, someone gets mad, you probably had something to do with it. Okay, let's use a trite, silly little example. You live with your girlfriend, like I do. There's her desk behind me. And she goes, "You didn't do the dishes," and I'm like, "And?" She's like, "You were supposed to do them," and I go, "No," and then she goes, "Yes, you were," and then I'm like, "No, I wasn't," and then she's like, "I'm pissed." Boom, stupid example. Now, what's my part in that situation? Well, one, I didn't do the dishes, too. Okay, but two, and this is the kicker. Okay, I also then said it wasn't my responsibility, which could be counteracting or contradicting some of my words. And then three is then I proceeded to deny her again and say I'm not doing them, being stubborn. Okay, this may or may not be based on a true story. Anyways, the point is, that can turn into a fight really fast. And it usually started with, I didn't take any responsibility because I didn't need to do blah, 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 blah. My part was I didn't do the dishes, okay? Why I didn't do them could be a different reason, but I didn't do them. And I need to see that. I need to recognize that, okay? And this has a lot better to do with people's feelings. Like if you hurt someone's feelings, even if you meant it, even if it was true, you still probably said it in a harsh way or you did something. You have to take some responsibility for other people's angers. Just a little bit, not a lot, okay? So that's step one. Okay, step two, and this is a very 12-steppy way, is you need to have empathy and compassion for the other person. You need to, sorry, my shoulder's bothering me, that you need to understand their point of view. In the girlfriend example, she really wanted me to do the dishes. Maybe she's tired. Maybe she's stressed. Maybe she didn't want me to do them. Maybe she just really needed help and I didn't help her. Or maybe I told her I would and I don't remember, which happens sometimes. Sorry, Jessica. Anyways, and you don't remember, and now she's upset. So you have to look at that and understand that and be like, oh, okay, like they're obviously getting mad for some reason. Now, their reasons might be absolutely redonkulous and you might have zero idea why or how or what, okay? But you just draw general ideas, okay? So let's break it down. Number one. One, you care what people think, right? So you care, you've already decided you care what this person thinks. Two, you look at their anger and you go, yeah, I probably did something to piss them off, okay? You accept your causes. And then three is you try to put yourself in their shoes, okay? And that'll kind of give you enough time and space to calm down. And then we start to actually work on the interpersonal effectiveness, which is how do you respond to someone's anger, okay? You do not get angry. And if you went through those 3 steps, you will be less angry. But if someone approaches you with anger and resentment and you get angry, that is how fights start. And fights never turn out bad because fights, there's a winner and a loser. And most times, if you ever watch MMA, assuming both people are losers because your face is cut up. Notice this little scar right here. Okay, anyways. So, what you do when you respond. Number 1, 3 things. I love 3 things. Number 1, you need to stay calm. This is extremely hard to do, but it does, and you can do it, but you do it with practice, okay? You need to stay calm. Practice the art of the Muay Chow, the non-violence. Hey, you bleepity bleep, bleep, bleepity bleep. You're like, okay, what did I do? They're probably really upset. Hey, I'm sorry you feel like that. Let's go back to the dishes example. Here's me actually responding in a way of compassion. Hey, you didn't do the dishes. No, I didn't. Why didn't you do them? I didn't know I was supposed to do them. I told you were supposed to do them. See how she's escalating? And I go, I'm sorry. Did I say I was going to do them? Yes, you told me last week. I really apologize. I forgot. Oh. See how you kind of disarmed her? Because I came in with a smooth landing, nice and smooth there. And that was probably that. Assuming I was telling the truth, okay? Don't you dare go out there and start lying your ass off. Obviously, that's going to be a problem. As opposed to the first example, hey, you didn't wash the dishes. No, I didn't. Why didn't you? Well, I didn't want to. Why are you asking me? Stop telling me what to do. Ooh, why are you getting so mad? Why are you getting so... And then, boom, escalation. So stay calm. Stay calm. And then number 2, and this applies to most things interpersonally, use I statements. If you refer back to what I just said 5 seconds ago, you'll notice that I said I forgot. Not that you didn't tell me. You didn't tell me. You didn't say. All right? You got to use I statements, okay? I don't remember. I feel this way. I feel this way. It can even get so up to the point you go, I feel attacked right now. I feel like you're really angry with me. Or this is an ultimate one. I think that you are absolutely correct. That one crushes the opposition, okay? It's all about smooth, okay? So when dealing with people's resentments, 1, okay, we come in with a calm approach. We don't yell. We don't get angry. We don't rah, okay? And then 2 is you say I statements. I statements. Now, I'm telling you, this is hard. It's hard in the heat of the moment, okay? And then the third one, when talking the actual communications, folks, is... All right, this is a tricky one, okay? This is a tricky one. Because you can walk away, all right? You have the option to be like, I'm not having this conversation right now, and I'm leaving. Now, when you do that, you usually provoke 1 or 2 responses as they chase you and force you to have the conversation, or they get more mad, okay? But you're not doing it for them. You're doing it for you because, honestly, if you cannot handle any of the stress and you're about to lose it, walk away because if you lose it, you can't take that back, okay? You can't take back yelling. You can't take back, God forbid, punching someone. You can't take that shit back, so just walk away. But let's say you're ready to stay in the fire, right? 1, you go back. You're right, calm. 2, use I statements. 3, I chose not to walk away from a situation where I'm dealing with people's resentments. And then this is the step of genius right here. I don't know if they teach this in your PhD psychotherapy analytics class, but what you have to do is you need to identify the triggering response in the other person and shut that down. Shut it down. What does that even mean? Here's an example. Why are you so angry? I'm so angry because you don't listen to me. I'm sorry you feel that way. Why don't you think I listen to you? You don't listen to me because when I tell you to wash the dishes, you don't remember and you don't do them. You know what? I'm sorry. And yeah, sometimes I forget. I forget to wash the dishes. This is how you will shut it down. I understand how frustrating it is when you ask someone to do something and they forget. If I was you, that bothers me. Boom! And then what are they honestly going to say to that? You sided with me and you explained what was triggering my response and you used all three. No, I just want to be mad. And some people just want to be mad. Then you go, you know what? I just feel like you just want to be mad. Like, are you mad at me? Like, what's going on? That is how it's done, folks. Now, I'll be perfectly honest. Am I some saint that floats down from the heavens and never gets mad? No. It takes a lot for me to get angry. I also train lots of martial arts. That always helps. But also, too, is I've been dealing with this a lot. I have a lot of practice. I have a lot of consulting gigs, I guess you want to call it, helping other people deal with this. I just helped someone today deal with this, so that's why I was thinking about it. But, you got to practice, and, you also... You got to want the result, okay? I know how hard it is when someone pisses you off. I call it going in on them. You just want to go in on them, start laying down the abusiveness, start cussing them out. It sure feels great. Yeah, rage. Nah, it doesn't. It doesn't. It does not feel good. And if you have a true mental illness, you have depression or anxiety, you're more prone to get angry, and you're also more prone to be damaged from anger or damaged from anxiety. So you just did yourself a double negative. No, I mean, you did yourself a two badder. You did two things bad, right? One, you lost your anger, and then two, it's going to hurt you more. People with mental illness do not have the luxury of the pent-up human emotions. So you can't build up anger. You can't do this. Oh, and then I know I'm over my time, but also you can't just smash it down, okay? When I say, sorry, I didn't mean to yell on the mic. When I say play it calm, I don't just mean I'm fine. Oh, that's cool. No big deal. Oh, yeah, sure, I'll do the dishes next time. That's called placating. That's like a little doggy rolls on its belly. You don't placate, okay? You address the things using the steps, okay? So let's break it down real quick one more time, all right? How to deal with someone's anger or resentments, okay? Number one, calm down. Do not lose it. You're probably going to get angry. Don't express your anger. Bring it down, okay? 2, examine the causes that you've done. Take responsibility for your actions. What is your part in it? That's the 12. What is my part in it? What have I done? Okay? Look at that. 3, we start moving into the, am I going to address this or am I not going to address this? Okay? When addressing, ride the smooth jet coming down. Woo. 2, use I statements. I feel this way. I did this. I'm sorry I did this. I did this. And 3, hit them with the identifying the triggering behavior and response and then essentially shutting that down. That's the winner. That is the golden one. And that takes a little bit of practice. But it basically just, if you do all those other steps, you find the cause, you're identifying with their feelings. I think I left that one out. You're identifying with their feelings. You're riding it calm. You're using I statements. All of a sudden, you're going to see it so clearly. Oh, she's mad at me because I forget things all the time. This has nothing to do with the dishes. And that, my friends, will be another episode. But usually, all anger and resentment is multi-layered, and people are reacting to something deeper and deeper and layer in different ego state. Okay, folks, thank you so much. This is my show, How to Kill a Madman, Mental Health Life Coaching. Real talk for real people all day, all the time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.